Hello my friends, Gabriel with the Last Huntsman channel here. I'm going to be doing the Arrow Rock hike, but I figured I'd hike through the town first. It's an old historic town and looks pretty nifty, so I figured I'd show you guys. I'm going to be doing the Missouri River Trail first, since last time I ran out of batteries on the Hike and Chat video series, so I'm just going to do this as the Arrow Rock hiking trail video. Old stone ditches with old brick sidewalks. Like I said, a lot of this has been here since the 1830s, or like over here, Arrow Rock Masonic Lodge, 1842. Pretty nifty. I don't get into the whole Masonic thing by no means, but I won't go into truther series or anything with this video. But anyways, history is history, like it or not. Throughout the town you have a lot of these old log cabins. It's been sitting there for God knows how long. Some of them's been restored. Old well. Trying to stay even, but the sidewalk I'm walking on now is stone. It's not exactly the most even sidewalk to walk along. It is pretty cool though. If any of you live in this area of Missouri, one, if you ever want to go hiking, hit me up. That'd be cool. I'd like other people to go along with. But also, you'll know that we have some of the most whack-ass terrain around here, because like for this area, for example, is hilly, but then you'll have open plains and it almost starts to look like Kansas, but we're not in Kansas anymore, so to speak, because right after that next plain you'll turn right around and come right back into shit that looks like this. So it's kind of interesting, but kind of makes preparedness a little different when I start doing some more preparedness videos and even gun videos. I'll show you why I pick certain things in certain firearms and such to be prepared with, just because you have such a wild terrain. So I'd like your guys' opinions in the comments. I know I don't got a whole lot of viewership yet, but I want to know if you guys like the hiking videos. What kind of inspired me for the hiking videos was a lot of the Nut and Fancy videos where he'd do his long extended backpacking trips, like the Jeremiah Johnson ones or the Glacier Calls. And I don't really see a lot of other preparedness and outdoors guys doing that on YouTube. I see a lot of review videos, which I've always liked. That's always nice to have, but I don't really see a lot of actual doing videos. And so just kind of want to know your guys' thoughts, and just let me know. I guess I'll know by the viewership, although it's kind of hard to get started, especially if you're new. Got this bridge going up here. So I was gonna upload some deer hunting videos, but I'll be honest, I have not had very much luck deer hunting this year. A lot of my neighbors kind of screwed things up. We've had just a lot of rain, which really kind of screwed things up, and I've been kind of busy, so fortunately my deer season has kind of sucked this year. Still got black powder and pistol season, so hopefully I could get something then, which it's always pretty fun to take a big Magnum revolver out and go bust a deer. Feel like some Clint Eastwood motherfucker or some shit. Oh yeah. Oh shit. So on this trail, you kind of get split off on a couple islands. The Missouri River kind of has a few little sub rivers that separates this. This trail goes for a while. The whole Arrow Rock hiking trail is, I'd say, about 8 miles or more. I'm going to try to do most of it that I can today, but I may not have enough daylight. It's getting close to dark, actually. Unfortunately, I work overnights, so by the time I get off work, go to sleep, and wake up, it's getting close to dark, especially in the winter. But hiking during the winter is my favorite time to hike. I can deal with the cold. Dealing with the bugs is something entirely different though. And I'm not sure if any of you guys are from Missouri or Midwest in general, but the bugs get horrible in the summer and the humidity absolutely sucks. Now I'm on the hiking trail. If any of you have ever been down to the Missouri River Bottoms Valley area, you'll know that if you get off of the hardened trails, go out into the woods even, that it stays muddy for a long time. That's why this park is called the Big Muddy Conservation Area. But even out on my farmland, you can step and on the ground and you'll sink in about 2-3 inches. So it should be interesting when I start doing backpacking and camping trips for my channel. Well, I usually camp up in the high ground. I tend to try not to get near the river, but for hiking it's kind of cool to go down near the river. During the summer though, I generally won't have anything to do with the area around the river just because it gets so mosquito infested and so swampy down here. Sometimes this whole area will be completely flooded. You can't even come down here at all. Starting to see the river through the trees. I'm not sure if the camera is going to do it any justice. It's kind of sad that you can't ever get a camera to do your scenery very much justice. This is some deer tracks. There's another one. I've never been the best tracker, and I don't claim to be the best hunter either. But I know enough to know what I'm looking at when I see it. There's the Missouri River. I hear someone shooting a rifle, though I'm not sure if they know it, but I don't think it's deer season. Well, I know it's not deer season anymore, or I'd be out there hunting still. There's about a week break before muzzleloader season, but they might just be shooting for shits and giggles. There's a lot of gun owners in this area. Me being one of them. Well, here's the Missouri River. I'm not sure if you can... Looks like some deer tracks down here even. I'm going to try to be careful because this mud here can kind of be a little dangerous if you're not careful, because you could either sink right in or it could break off and send you right down into the river. And as you can tell, it gets pretty steep right here, and it gets really deep really quick in the Missouri River. Now the camera is not doing it much justice, but close to the edge here it's not flowing real fast, but out in the middle it's roaring down there. It's about 200 yards across at this point anyways. There's some points that's wider, some points that's narrower. Not the best day to come down and look at it. It's kind of overcast and just nasty out, but I'm gonna be gone for a little bit, so I figured I'd do this video. Some kind of dog print. Either it's someone's pet, which isn't uncommon to hike your dog down here, or it could be a coyote. We have a lot of them around here. You would think, this being a big ass river, they would have some awesome fishing, but fishing down here really honestly sucks pretty bad. Or maybe I just suck really bad, I don't know. This backpack is kind of heavy to try to be squatting down with. Fortunately, there's not any barges or anything going down. A lot of times there are just these large ass ships coming down the river. The river used to not be this big or this deep, but they actually cut it to make it a lot deeper so they can get ships down. Guy's still shooting. Trail goes back here a little bit along the river, but I'm pretty sure it stops right over here. So I may have to backtrack some and go to a different part. Yeah, there used to be a bridge that went across here and made the trail even more, but they don't got the bridge anymore because it's flooded, and all I got is this muddy shithole, so I'm not gonna cross that because I can tell it's really soft, and there's been people that's sunk in and had to call friends and family to come pick them up because they're literally stuck in the mud. So I'm not gonna mess with that. So I'm just hiking my way back. The river trail is just kind of like a dead end type of trail, so I might have enough time to actually make it to the main trail, but I may not. So this may be a multiple part video, or I could just make it a quick short video maybe. I'm planning a extensive backpacking winter camping fishing trip type of deal. Won't be this week because I got military fucking bullshit, but next week, probably towards the end of the week, I'll be filming it, and probably that weekend I'll post it. But I'm debating on whether I want to go with a tent or just bring like a tarp and build a type of shelter. Now I know there's a lot to be said about, well, why are you bringing a tent? Well, you know, a tent cuts a lot of time, and all the time that you're spending building a shelter, you could just be using a damn tent and collecting firewood and doing other things. So that's kind of my thoughts on it. This trail is kind of nifty how the trees just kind of canopy over you. And spring and summer, when they all have leaves, it literally just blots out the sun. It's pretty cool hiking down here. But I've always liked fall and winter hiking a lot more. About perfect weather. May not have enough time to do the extra parts of this hiking trail, because it gets dark around 5:30, and it's probably pushing 4:30 now. This trail goes straight forward quite a ways, but it turns into a hunting ground. If there's people out shooting still, probably not be the best to go hiking towards that area, so I'm gonna go back towards the town and hit up on the other section of the hiking trail. There's something moving around out there. Fucking Sasquatch. No, I'm kidding. Probably a deer being spooked up. I may be having to cut this hiking trip a little short. It's getting dark on me pretty quick. I need to just come out here and do the whole thing for a day, but I think between this video and the hike and chat video, I think you guys pretty well get it. I may hike up this way a little ways, show you guys some of the cool things to see up here. I love some of these old bridges. There are squirrels and shit running around. Oh shit, I can even go up on the other side of the trail. I guess they're working on it. Well, that sucks. Well, that ended my precious little field trip real quick. As Chris Farley would say, it's getting all red-faced on the bus. Sad to see. I guess I could just stomp right across there, but I'm starting to run out of time anyways. Someone has a couple pumpkins and the water there. Not sure what that's all about. Here, I'll go on the other side. So this bridge is really neat over here. It's, like I said, it's been here for God knows how long. Squirrel. Oh, he's gone already. keeping my eyes peeled. I keep smelling a skunk nearby. I sure as hell don't want to stumble into them either. If I got sprayed by a skunk, I might have to do a mag dump with my Glock 26, because that would piss me off. I know this, if I ever build a house, I'm going old school with it, that's for damn sure. There's just so much more class and elegance to these old school buildings. This camera is definitely not going to do this any justice, but wow. All the beautiful oranges and purples. I keep thinking I'm going to end this video, but I keep finding a lot more cool shit to film, so well, my friends, I guess that's going to have to be a conclusion for today. It's getting dark pretty quick. My camera has a low light function on it, but once it starts getting too dark, it gets real grainy. So I don't want to give you guys bad quality video. But it's been a fun hike. I got to see some of God's green earth, and let's see, Missouri River. Had to burn some calories. So plan on trying to do some reviews soon. Just trying to think of a different format to do them. But all I gotta say is be prepared, be equipped, be prepared both physically and spiritually, and God bless, and carry on.